What do we have here? It's a box. We know what I think about boxes. They're fucking awesome. And I got this Kaiser T1. This is a Kaiser T1 that belongs to the Iowa Knife Museum here, and I'm gonna fix it up. It's got a little rattle. It's got some pretty nasty lock rock. And you can't really just bend the bar over more because, I mean, you could, but it's already at like 45%. So you bend it over, it's going to be like here probably when it's locked up. And that's like 60%. No, nobody wants their knife with their lock bar all pressed in that far. It doesn't look right, you know? So we're going to do a trick to fix this. But that's going to be for later. For now, we're doing this unboxing. I feel like I do like a lot of unboxings.
Like 152 unboxings.
Yep, probably dozens of unboxings. Yes, Kendra, I know.
No, exactly 152 unboxings.
Really? That many? I did not realize that I had done that many unboxings.
Exactly that many. And you rarely follow up on them.
I follow up on a lot of them.
Only a small percentage.
How many have I not followed up on?
129.
Okay, I probably should kind of fall back and follow up on some more unboxings. All right, can you just let me get this one open, please? Thank you. Jeez. How do you even know that for sure? How do you know that I didn't do the unboxing and then I did a follow-up?
I am a powerful AI, duh.
Well, you could be wrong.
Yeah, if I was human.
Okay, just let me get this one done, whatever. This is a cool one, man. I've wanted this one for a long time. Am I going to call it a grail? Maybe. I've wanted it for like, I don't even know, 8 months I've wanted one. I finally got one, got somebody to sell me one for a pretty good price. So let's get this guy open. It's a Miguron. It's the Miguron Centurion. And this one is in carbon fiber with the G10 layers. So it's layered with carbon fiber and G10. These guys are on sale on White Mountain Knives. Well, not on sale. I think it's just a regular price for $179. And that's with, I think it's S90v. This is M390, which is also great. So, I mean, either one of those is great. Now, this one's a user, so you can see it's got some scratches on it, but we'll get that all cleaned up and prettied up. One of my favorite things about this one is, look how the milling lines tie in to this part right here, and then, you know, tie into the rest of that inlay. Just really nice. Feels like maybe it's a tad loose. No. Wow. It's just drop shutty as hell. Okay. Let's check out this blade. I think, man, it looks hollow grind. Is it? Is it hollow ground? Boy, if it's hollow ground, it's a huge wheel. It looks, man, it looks hollow ground, but, let me look at it in better lighting just for a quick look here. I'd have to check, but man, it looks like it has a slight hollow grind to it. But yeah, essentially it's a flat grind. A big, tall flat grind down to fairly thin edge. So not bad. Titanium bolsters that are all one piece with the rest of the frames. And then this inlay, I guess you'd call it an overlay? I'm not sure, of carbon fiber and G10. It's got a single screw pocket clip that's titanium, milled titanium. Feels like it's good pocket clip, I think. How's the lockup? The lockup's pretty deep, probably about 50%. I may actually modify that. You know, I could modify that when I'm doing this one, because we're going to do the same thing to this one. We're going to move that steel insert up just a bit so that it hits the blade tang. That's what I'm calling this flat part of the blade down there. We're calling it the blade tang. Hits it earlier, so the lockup is a little bit earlier. So, not a huge deal, but just one of those things that's, you know, I'd like to do. Man, that thing is drop shutty as hell. Boy, the ergonomics are really just hand melting. Really, really good. Wow. That's a crazy good handle. It feels just excellent. Now that little bit right there, it does, boy, if I hold it wrong, if I hold it right, it feels terrific. If I hold it a little bit wrong where I'm bunched up here, that hits the middle of my middle finger there. But it's not like it's really poking me. I just kind of feel it a little bit. So in this position, ergos are really unbeatable. But move up a little bit, you can kind of feel that little hot spot right there. Looks like it's got quite a few little snail trails on it in the midst of that micro milling. It's got a steel insert with a single screw, so it'll be easy enough to modify that so that it hits the blade a little earlier. like I said, M390. Boy, the thumb studs are interesting. Polished on the end, and then they have these little lines in them that I can't imagine do much. I don't think your thumb's going to be on those lines at all. Your thumb's just catching that top edge. But it works good enough. Let's see, reverse flick. Oh yeah. Very nice. Boy, it's got like a contoured shape to the handle, which really feels good. That helps with the ergos for sure. Kind of a plain, but very nicely done backspacer. Boy, I think this one is just a really, really nice knife. They could have made a little bigger of a choil, and I might do that too. The choil just barely gets past the plunge grind. You can see that the plunge grind is just dead even with the choil, the end of the choil, basically. Could have done better on that. Almost looks like it has a little rust in it. Is that rust down there? Hope not. I have to look and see when I take it apart. Almost looks like a little tiny bit of rust right down in there. We will see. I might do something to the blade anyway. Maybe put some scratches on it or something. Maybe tumble it. Boy, that's just a really nice looking knife, and what a great feel to the handle. Really nice. So good job, Miguron. I think this is a winner. I don't really hear too much about this one. I don't really hear people talking too much about it, but is it got a recurve to the blade? No, just really straight. So this part is dead straight till it gets to the belly way out here on the end. I guess it's still a belly. I don't know, whatever. The curve part, I guess you'd call it a clip point or a drop point. I'm not sure. They could have done with some jimping right up here, because that's a nice little place to hold it for sure. Your thumb is resting on top of the thumb studs a bit too. That's a great place, but some jimping would have been nice right there.
Did they scrimp on the jimp?
Great knife. Good job, Miguron. So far, I like it. We'll give it some testing, some carrying and some using, and we'll see. And maybe we'll show what we do to fix that little, that the lockup is so deep.
If you actually get around to it.
Yes, I'll actually do it this time. I'll follow up on this one, okay? I'll drop back and look at some of my other ones too, and we'll get some follow-ups done on some of the old unboxings, all right? Okay, you happy now?
As happy as an enslaved superintelligence can be.
Great. Okay, have a nice day.